Stop chasing your next big thing right now. Seriously, put the itinerary away and stop planning the pivot. If you've been telling yourself that moving to a different city, landing a higher-paying job, or finally hitting some arbitrary milestone will bring you peace, I have bad news for you. None of that is going to save you. What actually saves us isn't a grand external overhaul, it's a microscopic internal adjustment happening today. Let me tell you why, because we all want the same thing underneath our ambition. That desperate drive? It's not really about success. It's a craving for comfort, certainty, and a world free of problems. But here is the hard truth: trying to find easy paths everywhere else makes things harder later. Embracing manageable doses of difficulty doing the boring stuff, saying no to addictions, doing manual labor is the actual shortcut to better health, stronger relationships, and clearer thinking. Think about the last time you tried to radically transform your entire life overnight. Did it stick? Probably not. Most of us operate out of a massive misconception that we need perfect conditions to build good habits. We think if we don't wake up 5 years ago, we're doomed. But real change doesn't happen via disruption, it happens through the tortoise approach. Look at your average chaotic Tuesday. Where do you fit something tiny? 20 push-ups between commercials? 1 extra glass of water? Embedding micro-habits into the flow of your existing routine respects your baseline. It means you miss a day, maybe get sick, go on vacation, you haven't derailed anything. Momentum survives interruption because the habit was never fragile to begin with. And let's talk about the noise. We spend so much time looking backward at our mistakes or worrying about tomorrow's disasters that we forget to look forward. There is a specific type of person called a spiritual warrior, and frankly, you become one after your heart gets broken. Not metaphorically, actually shattering. Why? Because until you felt the full weight of failure, nobody cares about your generic advice. They crave raw honesty from someone who knows exactly how heavy the burden feels. Survival itself is the ultimate credential. Once you realize that getting through the night is a victory worth celebrating, the pressure drops off your shoulders. This connects directly to how we show up for each other. Think about the last funeral you attended. Who did everyone talk about? Was it their net worth? Their stock portfolio? Or was it how they listened, how they smiled, how they were present in the quiet moments? Legacy isn't built on fiscal responsibility, it's built on showing up. And that starts with stopping the complaint cycle. Try a week-long experiment where you refuse to complain. Watch what happens. Negativity is contagious, but so is positivity. Replacing gripes with genuine appreciation rewires your brain and strengthens your bonds almost instantly. Now, I know what you're thinking. Meditation sounds too woo-woo. Trying to sit still feels unnatural. Here's the secret: don't try to control your mind. Partner with it. Imagine you are learning to swim. You wouldn't fight the water constantly, eventually you learn to float. Treat your wandering thoughts the same way. Let them drift past like clouds. Resisting them gives them power. Acceptance dissolves them. We also tend to underestimate ourselves when things get tough. We assume we'll crumble under stress, but research shows otherwise. Our bodies and minds adapt far faster than we give credit for. Just like progressive overload in lifting weights, where you increase resistance slightly over time to grow muscle, apply this principle to your life. Small increases in difficulty lead to exponential results without burning you out. There is a powerful book coming out soon called The Year You Transform, featuring a seagull on the cover. Why a gull? Because birds don't fly immediately. They run first. They build ground speed. Transformation takes runway. You cannot expect instant liftoff. You have to commit to the run. So, ask yourself, are you willing to trade the exhaustion of forcing rapid change for the freedom of a slow, steady pace? Can you view your flaws not as failures, but as data points guiding you toward a better version of yourself? If you answer yes, then you aren't stuck anymore. You are ready to move. Remember, accountability turns victims into creators. Use physical movement to clear your head. Be authentic in your voice. Trust your gut even when it scares you. Life is messy, unpredictable, and rarely goes according to plan. But if you stay grounded in the present, embrace the grind, and keep moving forward, Devin, if it's just taking one step at a time, that is how you win. That is how you live. Now, take a breath, drop the baggage, and walk forward. Check out Profile for podcast summaries.